Hi there! If you want more traffic from Google but aren't sure what to improve on your website, this video is for you. Google Search Console is a free tool that helps site owners see how their site is performing. Now, you may have heard of Google Analytics, but that focuses more on site performance related to user interactions, conversion rates, and how much time users spend on your website. Google Search Console shows you how you rank on Google Search, including your website clicks, average position on Google, and the queries that lead to your website. This data comes directly from Google, so it's extremely valuable for SEO. Today I'm going to show you how to use the Google Search Console Performance Report to find easy SEO wins, like which pages to optimize, which keywords to target, and where you're missing out on potential clicks. In a previous video, I've showed you how to set up a Google Search Console account, connect your website, and submit your sitemap to be indexed. Make sure you've already completed those steps before this video, and I'll add a link to that in the video description. In this video, I'll show you how to use the performance report to prioritize your SEO strategies. So first, log into your Google Search Console account, and I'm on search.google.com/search-console, or you can just Google Search Console to find this page. So I'm already logged into the Google account that I'm going to show. And now we'll click Start Now. Once you're in Google Search Console, click on Performance on the left. So at the top, you'll see four main metrics: total clicks, total impressions, average CTR, which stands for click-through rate, and average position. And this is the average ranking for the website on Google search results. Now, I'm demonstrating this with a client's website that is relatively new. The website has been created about 6 months ago, and it is for an acting coach website. It specifically targets the Metro Vancouver area, so it's quite niche. But even though it's relatively niche and new, it has some valuable insights already. Keep in mind that the numbers that you'll see here for this client will not be similar to the numbers that you see for your own website, because it represents their niche market and the search volume. Other factors to keep in mind is that if you have a cookie banner enabled for your website, that may affect the tracking results that you see from Google Search Console or Google Analytics, depending on how that code is defined in your website builder. Also, Google Search Console might not show data for some queries that are made a very small number of times, or if they include sensitive information due to privacy concerns. So due to these factors, your site's performance may be even better than the numbers that you see here, but these numbers shown are the results that Google Search Console has tracked under these conditions. And note, on the top here, you can see we're seeing performance reports for the last 3 months, but you can choose a different date range. Now we'll just scroll down, and we're seeing the Queries tab. And this is where you'll see the top queries that people search that are related to your site. Seeing these queries shows you what queries are leading to your website. So the top query is Vancouver Acting Coach. In the last 3 months, the website has received 4 clicks from this search, and there are 20 impressions. So these numbers will give you an idea of what people are looking for and if your website and services align with that. So you can see how many clicks on your website you get when visitors search that keyword or phrase. And you'll also see impressions. So impressions tell you how many times your website was displayed in the search results and seen for that search query. So let's say you see a lot of impressions, but not a lot of clicks. What you may want to optimize for your website is your site and page titles and descriptions. In the website builder, make your title tag and your meta description for your website and for your web pages more compelling and descriptive. So when your website is listed in search results, when users see that title and that description, it will entice the right visitors to click into your website. Another thing that might be going on is that although your website may appear on search engine results, the ranking on that page may be low. So for example, if your website appears on page 1, it may be number 7 on that first page. So although Google Search Console may track that as an impression, visitors may not click on your website because it's too low on the list of search results. And in this case, you want to work on improving your ranking or position for the website or web page. And some small improvements that you can make include improving the content on your web pages to answer the search queries better, improving headings on your website, and adding internal links that lead to the pages that you want to rank higher. So again, you can do all of this within the website builder. So if you want to make these reports even more powerful, you can use the filters on the top. You can click Add Filter right here, and you can filter by query, page, country, or device. For example, if you filter by country, you can see if your website is reaching your targeted users. So let's say I actually want to target people from South Korea. This wouldn't be the case because this client's website is actually targeting Vancouver locals, but let's use this as an example. We can click right here and then click Apply. And we'll see the top query from South Korea that could lead to this website, but we don't see a lot of performance results for that. And that's okay because that's not what we're targeting. Let's say you are targeting a specific location and you're not seeing good results here. That may mean you need to add some tweaks, like adding location into your headings, creating a location-specific web page, such as Best Acting Coach in Vancouver, etc. So you can choose multiple filters at once. If we want to add another filter, for example, you can choose Query. You can add that filter in. Right now we can see that for this query that we've added the filter to, there are no impressions or no clicks within South Korea. So I'll close that filter. We'll add a filter, country we want to see for Canada. We'll apply that. So now we can see within Canada, for this query, this is how it's performing. Its average ranking position is 1.4. The average click-through rate is 22%. The average impressions are 18 in the last 3 months. And out of those 18 impressions, it received 4 clicks. So by doing this, using these filters can help you get more context about what's going on your website. I'll just get rid of those filters now. If you click on the Pages tab, so we'll click right here, you can get more insight into the top performing pages for your website. So another example where Google Search Console could be helpful is if you offer multiple services. If you see that one page is getting significantly more clicks than the others, it can either tell you if a service is more worth your efforts and it's working for your business, or if you actually need to improve your website content for your other less popular service to boost its traffic. Now, one feature people often ignore is date comparison. So I'll go back to queries. If you click more at the top here, where it gives you the different date parameters, you can click more and then click compare. So you can choose the range that you want to compare, and I'm going to compare the last 3 months to the previous period. I'll apply that. This will help you see if your SEO changes have worked, if traffic has dropped, or if impressions are growing over time. So if we look at this website, we can see that the tweaks we've made has made a significant difference. More recently, we received 4 clicks over the last 3 months, whereas in the previous 3 months, it received no clicks. It received 20 impressions, and in the previous 3 months, it had no impressions. So we can see that the website is improving for the top query, which is Vancouver Acting Coach. For the query Acting Coach, the impressions has actually dropped. In the last 3 months, there are 19 impressions, but the previous 3 months had 25 impressions. So using this data, we can see if we want to tweak the website to optimize for Acting Coach without losing the improvements for the other search queries. With this information from Google Search Console, you can also use Google Trends to apply this information to your website and get more results. Using Google Trends, you can find out what keywords people are searching for, and then you can add filters like region and time period to get more context around those keyword trends. So that's another free tool that you can use in addition to Google Search Console. If you consistently check Google Search Console and make small improvements, it can have a huge impact on your website performance over time. This is a great start to improving your website traffic and growing your online presence, helping the right audience find your website. So along with improving your site performance, you'll want to focus on getting more conversions and turning your audience into customers or clients by improving your website design, optimizing your business model, boosting the quality of the services you offer, and more. So keep going and enjoy the process. We hope this video was helpful, and if you have any topics that you'd like help with for your website, let us know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe to website.com for more tips and tutorials. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.